because I'm wearing this helmet because I'm blocking out all the shade from the haters on Demon Slayer, dude. Future's too bright, bro. Future's too bright for Demon Slayer. Let me put my glasses on. Let me put my shades on, dude. Demon Slayer overtakes Your Name for the second highest grossing anime film of all time. And I'm blocking all the hate out, dude. I'm blocking it all out right now.
Bro, I can't see you, but are you literally wearing a helmet?
Whichever way we flow into it. But yeah, let's talk about Demon Slayer. Because as you saw in my intro, it just surpassed Your Name for the second, what is it, most gross? Or just second, what the heck? What kind of fucking...
Second highest
grossing anime film of all time worldwide. And that's a Demon Slayer movie that has yet to be officially released in the West. In the West, dude.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for it too.
What territories has it been released in?
I think the Philippines, Japan, Eastern for the most part.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's still a lot of people that haven't seen it then. So
yeah.
Can it reach the number one spot, do you think?
I don't know. It's high potential to, especially since they just announced the season 2 coming out later this year for 2021, Demon Slayer. So that's obviously building on the hype too. And it never fails that there's always someone in the comments who's like, "Why is this so popular? I didn't like it, bitch." No one gives a shit. Get out of here then. Why are you in the damn thread?
Yeah, I mean
it's
that's
like,
fine.
oh,
if you don't like it, who cares?
It's forgettable. Why? Because it's not no fucking Arrow manga Sensei Oni-chan. Fucking you degenerate piece of shit. Huh? Is that why? Oh. But I mean, if you like that series, I'm just I'm poking some holes in it because it's a. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. That shit is. I haven't seen it. I know a lot about it though. Yeah, there was an attempt, I guess I should say. But even then, I was kind of like, woo, because there's no fan service in Demon Slayer.
Yeah, there's none.
So you're getting narrative, you're getting action, and it's visually stunning action. UFO table, or however you pronounce it. It's a shonen. What else? I mean, what do you expect? Psychopaths kind of narrative in a shonen? Some fucking Evangelion, end of Evangelion, where the whole world flips inside itself.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing I don't understand with like some people who get that kind of mindset. Like, not every story has to be like Inception. It doesn't have to break your mind. Like, it can be a straight, like, look at Lord of the Rings, one of the greatest stories ever, and basically it's just a group of friends trying to get from point A to point B. That's the whole story. Like, shit's happening on I mean, I can't say the whole story because there's a lot of different branching paths, but you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't, not
right.
Everything has to be like a mind fuck. And people like treat, I don't know, they throw shade like if it's not written that way, then it's less than, maybe.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the hate stems from like it being only in its first season, having all that hype. Compared to like the original Big Three and some of the other big names out there right now. But again, as someone who's read through the manga and it has ended, so I want to give you guys a heads up. Another selling point is this shonen actually ends. Yeah, there's an end to this. Instead of, One Piece, Naruto, Boruto, Bleach actually ended. But who knows if Bleach ended? If you read it, you get what I'm saying. But like, there's an end. So, and it gets good. The narrative, just gets better and better. And what we're going into is, what I really like about Demon Slayer is that there is hardly, if not any, filler within the anime and or manga. And, with this movie that came out, it is actually takes place within the Mugen Train arc, which is canon. So it's progressing the storyline. Whereas, just recently, I think the last anime movie I saw was a mainline one was My Hero Academia, and it was with Deku and Bakugo, and they're all like doing some summer event on an island. And that, that didn't progress the story any further. And that's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just telling you, as like a Demon Slayer, that's a high point. This movie also progresses the story. It's canon, which leads directly into the second season, which is the something district arc. I don't remember the name, but it's one of the best ones, and it's fucking awesome. So it's gonna be a treat, and I'm stoked for it.
So let me clarify because like I haven't read it or anything. From my understanding, so the movie, and I think I've asked you this before, but the movie's like technically like season 2, right? It'd be like
Yeah,
straight for like they could have done it as a season, but it's just covering. So does that mean like the arc that it's covering, it was like a smaller arc
it
in
was.
terms of length? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
so
it
makes
was like a
sense that
mini
it'd be a
arc, I would
movie.
say. Yeah, it was like a mini
Gotcha.
arc, I would say. Yeah, definitely. But that's not to take away from the depth that it goes into because it was pretty in depth, and you got a lot of character backstory within it. Especially Rengoku, the Flame Hashira. It focuses in on him and kind of his upbringing and what makes him awesome and how he inspires young Tanjiro to becoming what he
Gotcha.
becomes. Yeah, it's a good one. And we have a Nosuke, and what I love, of course, a Nosuke is Zenitsu and Nezuko, right? And I think in the end of last season, or a preview for the Mugen Train when it first came out, a trailer was Inosuke. This is the first time he's ever seen a steam powered locomotive. So he's like calling it like some kind of god, like Earth God and whatever. He's gonna take it down because he has no idea what it is. So it's pretty cool.
So, sorry,
So I'm
I
looking
just got
forward to that.
sidetracked. So yeah, no, I asked that just because, like, I was kind of worried, like, as someone who hasn't read it, just when you hear that like a movie is gonna cover like a whole arc in the manga, like I was just like, some of those arcs can be like, 40 chapters,
Yeah,
So, but I mean, now that you've said that, it kind of like it's reassuring. Like it won't feel rushed then, hopefully.
hopefully, right.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Let me see which one do I got. Yeah, number 8. This is manga volume number 8 in the manga, which I'm holding up right there, and then which leads directly into 9, 10, and 11, which I know I just said there's no fan service, but we do get a little bit of fan service in 11.
Really?
Not really fan service, but the premise of God, like geishas, geishas are beautiful women and things like that. So it's in that realm. It's kind of like how in Samurai Champloo, how kind of like that was just a thing, the geishas, and like just sexuality was not taboo.
That's kind of. I wouldn't even say. I mean, if that's how it's playing out, that wouldn't even be, like in my mind,
Fan
fan
service.
service.
Yeah,
That's
it's
just
not.
more like the time, like because what the Demon Slayer is supposed to be, like what the early
Industrial age
1900s, right?
Japan, yeah.
So I mean, like that's just how the times were,
Yeah.
You can't call that fan service if it's
It's
just,
not. It's not. I was just making a joke at myself. I can't take my if I find I'm taking myself too seriously, I gotta bring myself down real quick
Yeah, true.
because I'm just a dude shouting in a microphone behind a camera.
Yeah, if you want to make a joke at yourself, just look in the mirror. Boom, hit you with that dad joke, bro.
Wow, dude, you're not even a dad
Wow.
yet. Oh, are you making an announcement right now?
Nope.
Live
no
right now, guys.
announcement.
Jordan's a dad. Wow.
Nope. Nope.
Whoa. Okay. He gave that rebuttal real quick. Anyways. But yeah, you guys know I'm a Demon Slayer stan and all that. So I got Jordan on that train. I think it was. Or I think
No,
you
bro, I
jumped
got
on that
you on it.
yourself.
No, I'm pretty sure I got you on it. Yeah, I was saying it was sarcasm.
I was shooting laser beams through my eyes into the camera at you.
Oh, gotcha. No, you told me about that. Told me watch Demon Slayer and Shield Hero. I remember
Yeah.
the text message. It was the same text, like Demon Slayer, Shield Hero, and then I was like, all right, I'll get to it when I get to it. And then I'm pretty sure you gave me like a dirty look emoji. It was etched in my mind, bro. Like I was like, fuck, I gotta watch this.
Dab. Well, dude, if I am so persistent about it, you know I mean it.
This is true. I mean, I'm not mad at it. Both were good watches, so.
I remember I think Demon Slayer gets a lot of hate too, just because Ninja tweeted about it as one of his favorite anime, and so you know how that goes.
It sucks when someone gets big and just in general, like a famous person who might be a fan, just because they tweet it, people have to, or say something like they like it, people have to feel like they have to have the opposite opinion just to be, try and ride on the edgy side, I guess.
Yeah.
Do people really hate it, or is it just they're trying to be contradictory? Just because someone famous is trying to be like, no, it's cool.
Yeah, the hipster kind of thing.
Yeah.
Probably a little bit of everything on that aspect. But that's all I wanted to just jump into anime news for Demon Slayer.